Good evening, everyone. As Maya Angelou once said, do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. These words have resonated deeply with me throughout my journey into motherhood. When I first entered the overwhelming world of pregnancy and parenting, I found myself flooded with information. Yet, despite all the resources, I still felt lost and uncertain. It was during this time that I realized how transformative guidance and support could help new mothers. This realization sparked a deep desire to help others. Driven by this passion, I enrolled in the Baby Planner course and earned my certification from the International Parenting and Health Institute. This education gave me the knowledge, confidence, and structure to offer professional support. I began hosting one on one sessions and group classes, providing tailored guidance through pregnancy. But I wanted to reach more families. So I turned to social media, sharing content that resonated with others, offering practical tips and emotional support for navigating the challenges of motherhood. I remember with my firstborn, when they handed her over to me in the nursery at the hospital to take home, I was so overwhelmed, not knowing what to do. The fact that she was entirely dependent on me for survival was terrifying. In that moment, I did want to run away. She is my world and the center of my universe, but at that moment, I felt a deep fear. No one ever spoke about this experience. All I heard was how amazing pregnancy and breastfeeding were, but my reality was far from that. As I began talking to other mothers, I realized that many had similar feelings, so why is it not discussed openly? As my journey continued, I delved deeper into parenting, crafting content that spoke to the hearts of fellow mothers. I shared everyday challenges and triumphs that often go unspoken. I also tackled taboo topics, those often swept under the rug, such as postpartum depression, the anxiety that strikes in the quiet of the night, and the societal pressure to be perfect. I'm sure most of you sitting here are parents, right? So if I asked you, do you think your child is connected to you? What would your answer be? Mostly yes, I'm sure. But have you ever thought what it is to be truly connected to your children? Is it just the hugs and the kisses and the love that they shower on you now and then? Is that true connection? Think about it. Dr. Shifali said, the child is connected to us when we are connected to us. And when a child feels that connection, they will not show up as a good girl, a good boy, or people pleasers, but as someone who is boldly, fearlessly able to express themselves. And we can observe how freely they are able to express their emotions, how safe they are to be themselves, to make mistakes, to be imperfect. That child is the child who is connected to their parents. The rest are connected to their parents' ego. The parent's ego that needs the child to be a certain way, and that's not true connection. Over the past 8 years of my parenting journey, I've learned some valuable lessons that have changed my perspective, and I would like to share a few with you. The way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. It's crucial to be mindful of how we speak to them. If we tell them they are not good enough, they will believe they are not. How we respond to their emotions shapes them into resilient humans. Think about this scenario. If your child is crying, instead of saying, stop that crying now or stop whining, try saying this to them. I know you're upset. Do you need a hug? Or do you want to talk about it when you're calmer? See the difference in your child. Children may not always listen to us, but they never fail to imitate us. I'll give you a small example. When my daughter spilled a glass of milk, I remember once, instead of getting angry or scolding her, why can't you be more careful? What have you done? I just said calmly to her, it's okay, it happens, let's get it cleaned up. When my son, who's not even 2, I think he spilled a glass of water a few months back, I saw my daughter doing and saying the same thing to him. It's amazing how children mimic our responses and actions. I was so proud because I would be so scared as a child to make mistakes. And to see generational cycles break was such an amazing feeling. Children spell love as time. We all have busy lives, but when we are with our children, even if it's for an hour, we need to give them the undivided attention because they deserve it. They don't need fancy toys or clothes. They need us. When we listen to them in the small moments, they'll be more likely to share the bigger things when they grow up. Through my work, I aim to inspire and support parents on their unique journeys. By sharing my experiences and expertise, I hope to create a ripple effect of positivity, encouraging parents to trust in themselves and their instincts. Together, we can break down the barriers of silence and stigma and build a positive community that celebrates the beauty and complexities of parenthood. In addition to my work as a baby planner and content creator, I'm incredibly proud to be the co-founder of Casa Privé Wallpapers, a luxury bespoke wallpaper brand. The inspiration for this venture came when I was designing my son's room and noticed a gap in the market for high-quality, personalized children's wallpapers. What began with designing wallpapers for kids' spaces has since expanded to include all types of spaces. At Casa Privé, our brand values inclusivity, diversity, and creativity. We work closely with clients to create unique, beautiful spaces that reflect their personalities. Whether it's incorporating your child's glasses, freckles, or hearing aids into a design or element, we aim to make every child feel safe and seen in their own space. Not only did I make it into a brand, I'm aiming to lead the luxury bespoke wallpaper industry. Lastly, she lives for her kids the kind of mom who would move mountains to make their lives better. She's the one staying up late, finishing projects, packing lunches with notes. Cheering the loudest at every game or recital, she's their biggest fan and fiercest protector. The steady anchor they can always count on. She puts herself last without hesitation, pouring everything that she has into their happiness. Even on the hardest days, when she's running on empty, she shows up because they are her world. She is not perfect, but to her kids, she is everything and she wouldn't have it any other way. She is me and she is every mother present here today. Thank you so much.